Right, we're with Jamie Jackson, Muckamore's second 11 captain. He's going to give us a sort of like an overview of his season so far, league season, and obviously everything else that goes along with it. So Jamie, how are you feeling about your league this year? It's not been too great, has it?
No, Dave, unfortunately we sort of went off to a slow start this year. We lost our first 6 games at the start of the year, which is, it's hard to come back from, really. We've a young team this year, and I think there's 6 or 7 of us are under 22 majority of the week. So, listen, we're a young team that's played a decent amount of cricket at that standard. So, we have struggled a wee bit. Listen, we can't hide away from that, and performances individually and as a team
Haven't been great.
Huh?
They haven't been great. Really,
No, they haven't. No, individually and as a team, as I said, we've been poor. But we're sort of kicked over the last couple of weeks here, so we've won one now and we had a draw as well, so it kicked off.
Kind of the turning point really was the tie against Woodvale, really.
Massive.
I know you probably needed to win it, but it was good to see you sort of put a gutsy performance and get a tie in the end of it. And you kicked on from there now, haven't you?
Yeah, the big thing for me was, and I sort of said this at the start of the year to the boys, that I thought game by game we were getting better, and I really think we were. I think as a team we were getting better, as individuals, as a team, our spirit, everything was getting better, to be honest with you. And it was just, we just needed a result.
Yeah.
And it was hard to come by, and we got somewhat of a result, at Woodvale, against Woodvale. Yeah, it's still disappointing, on that day.
Right, yeah.
I think we had it lost, and then we had it won, and we had it lost again.
They need 11 off the last over and got
11,
it. Got 10 or whatever.
One of them ones. It's we felt like we did come off on the other side of it.
Yeah,
but
aye.
I just said it was one of them game where I thought it's probably the best sort of 40 overs on both sides of the game that we put together. Bat and ball.
And then kicked on there against CIYMS seconds and a great win against them.
Brilliant, honestly.
Well, top of the league, weren't
Top
they?
of the league, yeah, unbeaten. Actually,
Yeah.
they hadn't lost a game in the league, and we just came here, and I said we've just been building and building and building,
Yeah.
and it just seemed to click in the day. We end up. A big decision was made that morning. First 11 being called off. We had to bring in 3 of the first 11 boys that are de-starred. And it's a big thing for a couple of the boys that had to sit out that day. And now they put their hands up and said, "Listen, we'll sit out that day."
Yeah.
Which made a massive difference, on the day. Ewan Wilson bowled one of the best opening spells with the ball I've seen. Shane Henderson came in near the end, got 20 off about 9 balls. Put us up to 200, and at Muckamore you get 200, 40 overs, you're
on it.
You're in it. You're in the game big time, and a CI team we played are a stacked team, we had Mark Leghorn, Jack Beattie, a lot of good cricketers there.
It was a good game in fairness.
It was a
like
great game.
Yeah.
But we just got it in the end,
So you're kind of hoping that you're going to kick on from there and sort of like avoid the relegation that everyone's fearing.
Yeah, so the big thing is we're tied in points with Woodvale, but the way it works is it goes on previous years like league position.
Yeah.
So they came up last year, so at the minute it's not what we want, but if we tie with them, we stay up. So there's some sort of a positive in that.
Yeah.
But I said you're completely right. We're kicking on, and we really have. It's getting better and better every week, and that CI game was just. Yeah. That was it. That was us.
You're hopeful for the rest of the season, a few more wins, and you'll be safe anyway.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think and I'm being honest. I think with 6 league games left, I don't see any reason the way the team feels, as a group, and the way we're playing cricket at the minute. There's no reason why we go on and get 3, 4, 5 wins. Why not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're at a point in the season where I think we've got a good buzz about. A couple of good victories and the cups and stuff.
Yeah. Well, sort of moving on to that, I know the league season sort of can take care of itself, but you've got yourself into 2 finals, the plate final, and you've got 2 plate finals, T20 plate final, and the cup, and obviously the ordinary Ulster plate final.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about those? I mean, when are they coming up this soon, aren't they?
Yeah, soon. So the 6th of August we play Instonians at Derryaki.
Yeah.
In the T20 plate final, which. It's a good. We got the final a couple of years ago under Phil Skillen as captain, and we played at Warringstown. It was a great day. Well, we just got pipped on the day.
Yeah.
But it was a great day, and it was one that I sort of set out at the start of the year. It was like, it'd be great just to get on our day. And it was, you know, you only have to, the way it worked out, we only had to win one group game, and we had a semi-final. We didn't play much cricket in the competition, but you know, we played well. We went down to CI on a Friday night with rain about and won a T12 game, which was massive. And once again, I said CI, one of the better teams in our league, and had a stacked team again. All their first 11 were down. You know, we went there and put on a great performance and ended up winning the game. You know, which is just, and it was in around that period of that was probably the real Kickstarter, Dave, of everything. You know, that CI game was massive. You know, we went down there and we're like, we're underdogs. And that's the only way to look at it. We were underdogs, but we gave some hell of a fight, I can tell you that, and we end up winning. You know, so then the Ulster Plate as well. Ulster Plate has been great this year. Honestly, we've had every away draw, been fantastic. Big Ian Wilson, oh my word, averaging 320 in the competition. I think 2 big hundreds at St Johnstone and at New Buildings. Just been great. I think the lads have really enjoyed it. 2 away days. You know, we've all went down and really enjoyed our time down there. You know, it helps when you're winning cricket, winning games of cricket. It's massive. But we went down there, and to be honest, there's been points of the season where we've been a wee bit down. You know, we've lost a lot of cricket, and we go down there and have a good fun. And the lads down in Northwest and the cricket down there, the supporters is brilliant. You know, we really love their away days down there. So the Ulster Plate's been a real big highlight, and obviously the semi-final bowl out there on the weekend against Lisburn. You know, lottery. It really is.
I know,
It's fantastic. First one I've ever been involved in, Dave, and I loved it. You know, I really did. We ended up winning 2-1. Les at the end, always gonna hit. So it was great.
Brilliant.
1-2-1. That's got us into the final. So that's the 20th of August. Sunday as well. We're gonna have a bus down, so we get a good load of supporters down and stuff. Venue still to be confirmed. It's going to be in Northwest, I'm told, and that'll be against Donamana Seconds.
Yeah.
So once we get to know that, I say we'll have our bus sorted, and I say it'll be another big day for the club, you know, and hopefully we'll bring back.
So things aren't all that bad. I mean, you avoid relegation, which is hoping you might end up with two bits of silverware. I mean, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, no. Whenever you sort of look at it, it's sort of it's doom and gloom. Maybe you know, people can, and from the outside, can definitely think that. I don't think as a team we've thought that. I think, you know, as I said, I think we're quite together as a group now, and it's just because we've all bonded. Really, we really have. And them big away days, as I said, are a big massive thing.
But I saw the improvement against CIYMS in the league here. You sort of first time you got really senior players as a team, and you looked like you couldn't understand how you got into trouble up to that point. You looked like, you know, so you all did really well. And as I say, it's, you know, avoid the relegation part of it, and you come away with 2 trophies. You've had a good season in the end, haven't you?
We really have, and that's for us. That's a club. That's what we want to do as a second level. I think. You know, staying in this league's a hard league. When we stay in it, we're doing a good job most of the time. And two trophies here. We'll not say anything to that. That'll be brilliant. So
thanks, Jamie. Look, I'll catch up with you in a couple more weeks, and you can hopefully tell us about 2 trophies as well.
Hopefully. Thanks, Dave.
No
Cheers.
worries, mate.